What's up, YouTube? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and this is my quick review of the UDI u845 Wi-Fi from DBPower. And this is it right here. As you can see, it's modeled after a UFO. Awesome aircraft. This is basically a UDI u945, and the only difference is this one here has a Wi-Fi camera on it that works with your phone. And I must say, this Wi-Fi app actually works really well. The application of this Wi-Fi it's hardly any delay in it, so that makes it really nice for FPV. I wouldn't say that you can race with it or anything like that, especially with this type of vehicle here, but you can fly around with it indoors, and the delay isn't too bad, so you can navigate around things with this. So pretty awesome little Wi-Fi FPV. The app on your phone, well, I think it's available for Android and iOS. Yes, it says that on the box, but I only have the Android phone, so I used Google Play to download the app, which is called UDI-RC Drone FPV, and it works really well. You can actually record what the output of the FPV. There's no slot here. There's a slot here, but it's actually empty. There's no card reader in there or anything like that, so you can't use a SD card on it, but you can record directly to your phone. So it saves the file onto your phone, and you can replay it and upload it or do whatever you want to do with it. The app works really well. You can fly it with the app, or you can do FPV and look at the screen and fly it with the transmitter at the same time, and the transmitter works pretty well. It's on a different protocol than the UDI free loop, so you can't fly it with that transmitter, but the transmitter looks the same, and it does have these buttons here, shoulder buttons added on the bottom there instead of here, because of course they use this spot here for the FPV mount for your phone. It takes four AAA batteries, and it works really well. This thing has headless mode. I did review this before in the form of the UDI u945, and I could just say that this thing is awesome. Again, this thing is just awesome, man. It has telemetry. This is the only hex that I know that has telemetry, besides another UDI hex, a little tiny one that has telemetry. UDI is really killing it with these features on their hexes and stuff. I think that's really neat. So when it starts to lose power, LVC warning hits and it starts beeping on your transmitter to let you know it's time to bring it in, and you have a pretty decent LVC warning. It starts beeping early, and so you have about, I would say, maybe 12 seconds to get it to the landing, to a safe landing position or back to yourself. And this thing has a nice flight time too. I was getting about 7.5 to 8 minutes of flight time with this, and I think that's because of the battery. Very happy that DBPower actually rebranded this, because they actually give you extras. This is the battery here. It comes with a proprietary connector there, and the original one just comes with one of these, and DBPower actually supplies us with two. I'm looking for the other one. I don't see it. Maybe it's inside the quad here, or the hex. Let's see it. Is it in there? Yes, it's inside. So they actually give you two batteries with this thing, and these batteries, they are 3.7 volt batteries, 350 milliamp hours, but it's in a series. So I think it's no, it's not in the series. I'm sorry, it's running parallel. So it's actually a little more oomph than normal 3.7 volt batteries, and thus you get the longer flight times and all. This thing is just awesome. I really like this hex. It's a nice flying fast hex, the best implementation of a UFO multi-rotor period. It flies better than all the other UFO quads and hexes. This thing flies fast. It does nice flips. Just a really awesome quad. Just a really nice, awesome flying hex. And oh, the LEDs are really nice on it. Let's see if we have any power. These are the LEDs on top, and then you have LEDs on the bottom. You have the white light up front there and red in the back to help you with orientation. So this thing is a nice night flyer as well. Just a really awesome little flying hex. So that's it. And it comes with an extra set of spare props. You get a full set in there. And like I said, you have 2 batteries. This is the cam here. Pretty nice size lens on it there. And the instructions manual is here. It's actually in English this time. That's another good thing. That DBPower actually rebranded this, because now the instructions manual is in English. Before it was just all Japanese or Chinese or whatever. So pretty detailed and decent instructions manual here now. So that's it. The UDI u845 Wi-Fi from DBPower. Thanks for watching.